Listen.
Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there.
Baby, there was a short in this headset, and when I tell you the way that this started and how it sounded for me, I thought I was stuck in a garbage disposal. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Hey, everybody, thanks for tuning in. It's your boy, Matty Rants. Appreciate you for choosing this Sunday to tune on in and have a good time with me and some of my friends as we talk about hot topics and a couple of TV shows that are currently on the dial right now. So do me a favor, if I haven't said it already, hit the like button, share this video, and of course, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all for tuning in today. It is going to be a light episode because right now we're sort of in between the drag race run of the big boom here over with this channel specifically. As much as I love Drag Race France All-Stars, and it's a wonderful season, as well as Drag Race Brazil, looking at my numbers for the reviews here, I know that's not something that everybody wants to talk about per se, but it's still a good show, both of them good shows. And honestly, I think everybody should tune into them, but we will be more into the swing of things once Slation Royale starts. Shout out to Drag Race Philippines. And of course, a new show, well, not a new show necessarily, but something I finally have committed to covering is Project Runway. And I have been very surprised at how the, I guess, views went for that one because, hold on here. I'm trying to pull it up right now because honestly, I posted that review and I said, okay, we'll see what it does. I'm not quite sure, and it's right now at about 7,000 views. So I'm really appreciative to some of the new subscribers I see on the channel. It was a big boost as well as in the views. So I'm looking at France All Stars. It's under 500 views, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna focus on Project Runway here, and also I'll be doing a lot of vertical lives because, of course, YouTube really does enjoy those and they promote them a lot more. So this is just sort of like the in-between for the drag race time. And of course, y'all know I'm on the hunt for a job. I got an interview tomorrow, so cross your fingers on that one. And I'm really excited about today. But I got my friends here. We're gonna have some fun. They've watched some of the episodes we've talked about and the hot topics that are on the board as well. But yeah, if you did want to find me in any of my social media spaces and places, it is available in the About section with the Linktree link. I also do reactions on Patreon, shows like Drag Race France All-Stars, of course, Drag Race France All-Stars, Drag Race Brazil Season 2. I'm going to finish King of Drag this week as well. So if you're on my Patreon, you're going to get a lot of content this week, just like you did this past week. And then, of course, Project Runway right before Slation Royale, which will be starting on August 13th. So if you are on my Patreon, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and get over there. It's just as low as $1 a month. There are other tiers, but the dollar will get you in the door for 600 plus videos. Of merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. I'm an affiliate partner with Paramount Plus, so you can get a free week of Paramount Plus on me. Also, I do have a PO box as well, and there is a Discord for the rant pack, so definitely check all of that out. If I missed anything, please forgive me. The cameos too. But yeah. So thanks again for tuning in. You know what? I need to get the live chat actually up here on the visual, so we have y'all a part of this conversation too. So there we go here. And I do want to post this because, you know, I saw a comment that made me think, and I said, you know what, Matt, there may be some changes later, but we'll get there. Disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs, and all opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be rude and grab your libations and strap in because I'm a little bit of a talker and you may be here for a while. Don't post any spoilers in the chat, and if you feel uncomfortable viewing this program, you can watch my solo content if the group chat is not for you. And I thank you. So I'll comment about that. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I do a whole lot of other videos. Why is this one thing the stop? So I didn't get that, but I, haven't got my answer yet. Either way, I send nothing but love. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Of course, I was trying to get some things together this weekend. So shout out to everybody that tuned into those videos and really helped out. I do want to give a shout out to somebody that sent something to me in the middle of the night. And that was Emma. Project Runway, love you. You were watching the Project Runway video. If you're watching this now, Emma, thank you so very much. It was on my Venmo. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Listen, I'm trying to get this light bill. And I'll be done for the week, and I'm about to start the saving run before we get this new job, because I'm putting what did on the manifestation. So if you all want to throw me a little bit of love, it really would go a long way. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, as well as $Matt924, and Venmo MattyRants. My co-hosts will also have their Cash App available at their $signs too, if you want to show them a little bit of love. Gabby always with the good jokes, Dooley with the wonderful words of education. He's got degree, I don't. And then Jamar's pretty and a top. So we appreciate them for being here today. And if you want to throw them some love, thank you. Shauna, the first tippy poo of the day. Thank you, my love, on Cash App. Happy Sunday. Love to you and the panel. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you for being here today. Let's go ahead and bring in my co-host here. He started this run with me and he's back again. I appreciate him for being here today. It's going to be a short one, friend. I don't think this is going to be 2 hours. I promise. I don't know. We'll see. Remember, this is long-winded. It's Jamar 84.
Oh my God! Hi, happy Sunday, everyone.
Hi.
While you were doing that, I actually got my ticket to go see Together this evening when we wrap up. I'm gonna go see that and see.
Oh, you're gonna go see Together? That's dope. I
actually,
I remember you telling me about Opus and how it was like for you. It's on my list tonight. I have been in a movie run, catching up on things, and there are 2 movies we're gonna talk about today that we low-key talked about on Twitter.
If you will like it. Opus.
I'm watching it tonight. I actually just finished the Minecraft movie right before this live, and I have thoughts. But again, I'm on this right now. My energy is feeding into the movie run. I was low key, given the friend zone friend this past weekend. It was heartbreaking.
Didn't need him.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right. I thought it was great, but at least they were honest, so I appreciated it. But I was like, I need to back away because I really thought it was something else. So it was like, wah, wah, wah.
Well, at least he told you. You didn't have to go any further.
True. Unlike the ones that just stop talking, you're like, so what happened over here?
And you see them in their marriage photos. It's like, oh, well, I guess.
Oh, so you were talking to the 7, you know what I mean? You had the circle. So for me, I prayed on it and I was like, let me just start watching some movies and get myself back in a good atmosphere again. So I was just like, I'm gonna put myself back out there again. But yeah, it sucked for it because there was so much in common, but it's okay. Jamar
not
is
enough.
I have a feeling they were not a top. That is what I think was the jazz, and they just slightly.
They have dual-sided things
in the middle of the night. Jamar, if you wanted to give trouble, his jar. It is $Nova 84. We appreciate you for being here today. Sorry, anytime someone starts to get a little vulgar, I'm gonna just drop a random song from an artist I don't really appreciate. Get ready, Taylor Gray. Listen, no, or yeah. No, listen. Okay, let me stop.
That's the parody, and that is. I could always laugh at the parody. That was funny. It's never serious enough to not take a joke.
I'm taking it to the grave. That got to be real would be one of my favorite things to ever have happened to me in my life. Like
the internet will never be the same. They call her vanilla ice cream. Ice cream.
You need to learn your homophones, bitch. No, listen, we gotta get over there. Hey, we like him. His shoulders are so wide, he got a good head on shoulders. 5'7", can pick you up and eat some food. He's gonna cook for you, and maybe I don't know, Dooley. I lost it. Here you go.
We don't cook for girls anymore because they don't appreciate it, and I don't offer up labor to people who who eat microwave hot dogs and pork and beans every night. You know, I'm sorry. You would not get this gourmet. No,
You don't
not in
want
2025.
no
Not
poodles.
the,
Listen, not the
not the
poodles.
microwave hot
You know,
dogs, of course.
this is going to be a light one, y'all. So get ready for casual conversations in these stations here. Dooley, I'm happy to see you. How you doing, friend?
Greetings. How am I doing today? I'm feeling pretty aggressive, but I'm having a great day. I'm having a blessed Saturday, a blessed Sunday. It's Sunday now. But you know, if the girls try it, they might get it. Let's just say that.
Okay. Are we still in retrograde? Is that still happening right now?
We are. Okay, good question. We are in retrograde until August 11th.
That explains.
11th is when the retrograde will be off our neck. And Venus just moved into Cancer, so shout out to her.
That is definitely why I was emotional yesterday and why I was friend zone. Good. Okay, it all comes together. Thanks, world. Fuck you. All right. No, actually, no, because I need you to do good things over here. It's been a rough, Dooley, glad to have you here again. I'm hoping you've seen some of the stuff that I'm gonna bring up today. If not, it is what it is. However, Big Brother will be on the agenda.
I have seen that.
You will still give opinions. You will not be sneaky. Sometimes
I have seen her.
All right, so there you go.
And I saw a clip of Mama Wata doing a thing that I think applies to this week.
We may, because again, they didn't watch the regular, so I don't know why I'm gonna give it here.
I don't know why the people are not supporting the France All Stars.
I don't get it.
Wonderful. Even Brazil is giving me tea. So I'm here for all
Grant
that.
Pack, I don't know what the tea. You when we talk about Philippines, swarm. Regular swarm. UK swarm. Them two, it's been tough. I don't know. Maybe it was the third season when it started, because the first two y'all were on board, but that third one, you was like, I don't know. And then España, I'll be real.
It's faltered.
Can we be honest? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to do it. I can't believe it today. The Libra in me is not going to be the nice one. I am the fatigue. Yep.
Of just in general?
Too much. It's boom, 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 boom. And then everything is starting to blend. And I'm getting to that point where I'm like, I'm trying so hard to not be like, but yes. Oh, no, we're talking about Project Runway today. Oh, no, there is a reason La Roche is in the thumbnail, baby, because Project Runway is back. That is a television show. They're giving us a good 43-minute run, 47 minutes. The looks are there. And we also have one of our favorites from Drag Race on the show that we are supporting. But I got to say, Utica, I'm standing some other people on there too. It's going to be a tough ride. So we're going to get into that today as well. We're going to talk about Cardi B, SummerSlam for my wrestling folks, because, you know, Gabby is in the world of wrestling. We're going to get into there because she's coming back with her album. Her promotions are ramping up. We're going to talk about some movies. We're going to talk about what's happening with Marvel and Fantastic Four and DC on the rise. And did they screw the pooch with losing James Gunn and other things as well? And then we're going to get into Big Brother and why is Riley so creepy? Is Mickey actually owning her HOH? And is Keanu being on the block the worst thing in the world? And why is that one weird girl with glasses still there? Followed by whatever. So
which one? Catherine?
The one who wants to put herself on the block, but then also be the victim, but then also be really crazy, but then also not be.
That's Kelly.
Yeah.
That's Kelly.
No, Catherine right now, I want to ask her to blink twice every time she's with Riley. But yes.
I want Catherine to tell me where she was at on January 6th.
We thank you, Dooley, for being here today. So we're going to bring in our next co-host.
Oh, she watched the feed sometimes, and I have seen some things. I have questions.
Tell me what you think about this. Gabriella, all down the stairs. She comes through it. Listen. No, I'm gonna do a new song. Come on, boom, 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 boom. She's Gabby with an eye. She's gonna stab you. Kill, Gabby.
How y'all doing?
See, that was appropriate, Gabby, right? Like it was nice, and then all of a sudden, darkness, right? You know, it got really deep, and then it turned black. Like,
oh, I thought you two didn't like those.
No, I want her to have a shudder. I wanted Gabby to have a shudder moment. That's what that was.
Oh,
it was shudder. Are y'all still subscribed, or we wait until October?
Baby, I usually am subscribed, but since everything is expensive, I had to put her on pause. Because, like, I need.
I don't use it for anything else. What else? I don't use it for anything else.
It's really on pause. No shit. Hey, Gabby, how you doing?
Mhm.
How's it going?
It is going. That I will say. The goings is going. Here,
It's
Gabby,
going.
and I'm glad to have you on board. Did you watch SummerSlam as a wrestling fan?
Is it already? Hold on.
There was two nights. Night one was yesterday, wasn't it?
Fuck. Hold on.
Hold on, baby girl. Just think it went down, girl. Why? I can't believe I'm in the know and Gabby is not. Oh no, Gabby.
I only know it because of Cardi B's Instagram post.
The way I was thinking of Gabby today, like, oh, for sure, this is her. This is Gabby gonna be able to be one of the broadcast contenders.
Y'all, I am gay.
Gabby, they
Oh my
played.
God.
Oh, they played in our face yesterday. They played.
I was
They
thinking
played.
of the women today. Look what happened.
They
See,
played.
I should have been a misogynist. All right, thank you.
Baby,
See?
go
Oh
look
my
up Seth. Go look up Seth
God.
Rollins. Go look up Seth Rollins.
See?
Go see what happened.
Let
Go
me.
watch.
I'm about to cuss Justin out. You have no idea. Hold up.
Baby, you need to go look at AJ Styles' tweets because he had hands too.
Oh, all tea, Eric J. Maddie loves WWE. We did take a photo with Victoria at DragCon. Eric, thank you for that reminder because that was dope meeting her and everything too. She was at DragCon with her belt and all that. I was like, okay, come on. No, I'm an old school fan of the WWE before I knew about everything. Before I knew about everything.
Why is Cardi B there? All right, I'm getting upset.
Gabby.
We're going to still talk about some things to do with wrestling. It'll have to do with
Y'all can
Brooke
still talk
Hogan.
about it. Now, I don't know why
She
didn't
might be
get
the
there.
only one that I'll reference.
I
I'm
would have
like,
stayed
the
on
other
that
one?
wheel.
I have to stand her because
I would have got on that wheel.
for you to look your deceased parent, I wasn't gonna say in the face, but in the grave, and still spit on that man and say, "I don't want your inheritance."
Aww.
Like, baby, like what else can I ask her to do to justify it? Like, what else can I ask her to do? Okay.
It's interesting because Gabby, go ahead, give your take because it is another side to it. I'm not even gonna knock you for even.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead. I'm getting my thoughts together. I'll try.
Because
SummerSlam was a lot. Gabby's trying to digest.
so yeah, because y'all know Hulk Hogan is no longer with us, and there's a lot of controversy around it. Don't forget about a recent commentator by the name of Something Swole, who I've never been a big fan of.
They both can go to hell.
It's
hot in here, brother.
Yeah, some people
I'm
are
back.
like,
Okay,
everyone has their emotions are high over the situation because some people are like, we can excuse those things because things are happening. Others are like, absolutely not. Like it's literally on tape. There's so much behind it. Then there's history, and then Booker T came out supporting him, and they're looking at Booker like, are you the 4-letter word?
Crazy?
Are you a trash panda? What is happening
There's
here?
a
That
lot
man
of those in the
literally
industry.
blocked your blessings and all that. Everybody is taking this in a whole nother direction. But Brooke Hogan, being a family member of Hulk Hogan, decided to opt out of the will in the inheritance that he left her. And that man had a lot of money.
Than me.
It's a lot to take in. Because, to be fair, she was embarrassed by her father after he was caught on tape talking about her black boyfriend at the time and repeatedly using the N-word to describe him and his disgust of said individual and them people. So, like, it's an interesting take. I have never seen so much of wrestling in just the main world now after his passing, but it also gives you a taste of Hulk was not just in the wrestling world, he was literally everywhere. And that's what's going to happen with Dwayne The Rock Johnson and other folks too that have gone past just the ring. So it's interesting in a way. I don't know. It's
I mean, when the US government is embodying kayfabe, I just like
well, yeah, here's the thing. Okay. It's disappointing because Hulk was a huge influence for everybody. When you say somebody is over, Hulk was the first one to ever be as over, as in pushed more than anyone. To go to movies, even though they were bad, and go on to the branch. Big, I know, even though they were garbage.
They were, all of them, every single one.
It's disappointing because he had a lot of black fans, but if you look at when they tried to give him a little bit of a memorial. A little bit. I saw some clips of that. Like you can see even like black or people of color. Like a lot of them were not featuring him.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised people featured him at all because he's against unions as well. He went against.
Oh, that
back in the
is
day.
crazy to find.
He snitched
And a snitch
on the
at
union.
that.
Yeah, yes. So it wasn't just that. Like
I saw that tape. I saw the clip of that where
he was a
talking-
bootlicker
wild.
anyway. So I'm
That
not
man was
surprised. Like
blocking
politically, I'm
so
not
many
surprised.
blessings.
Baby,
Yeah.
your body is literally broken and battered because your boss would not let you unionize and get health care. So, like, for you to turn around and union bust makes absolutely no sense. But what do I know?
It's a lot for people to take in because, you know, when it comes to celebrity worship, and you have to say that, not just being a fan sometimes, because sometimes you can't, you know, disassociate yourself or separate the two things. You become so wrapped into somebody and you start to forgive things that are unforgivable, if you will, based on your own moral standpoint. So it's a little weird. I remember that Nanny movie, Gamer Guy, that he did a long time. Oh, the 90s. Jesus Christ.
Maybe
but-
the Ninja Turtle movie, the third one.
No, not that one. He was a nanny in one movie, and it was so weird because he was supposed to be, you know, the God and whatever. You know, Vin Diesel did the same thing too. There was always some sort of humiliation ritual with certain celebrities where I feel like they took the most masculine man and put them in the most feminine roles. Hello, let's just be real. And then it's just like, okay,
We talking
Take
about
it
the
away.
rituals on the
I
pyramid.
mean,
We can talk
well,
about it.
Ade, Due, what is it?
Somebody said that
Yes.
somebody said that about Tu Wong Fu. That's why I was like, ooh, I don't know if that counts.
They said the same thing about John Cena when he was naked on the he was on the Tonys, the Academy Awards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm pissed. I'm sorry. Why the hell is Jelly Roll there? Here's one thing. I will say this. I do not like the mixture. That's why I was like, why is Cardi B there? It's getting too blurry. It's getting too muddy.
I mean, they already had the streamers on there too, like that one boy that they say smells that got knocked over. What's his name? Speed.
Yeah.
No,
stuff like that.
The one that smells. Everyone said that he stank. I forget. He got a lot of money, and people
I don't like that. The wrestlers are connected to the musicians are connected to the streamers are connected to the politicians, and I don't like that. There is a McMahon, there's McMahons in office now.
Yes. With education.
Education, which we don't care about, which y'all care so much. It's ironic because the whole thing is wrestling ain't real. It's about to get very real now. So I hope y'all are happy. Wrestling is very real now. All the politicking that's going on now, absolutely.
I think that's why South Park, because as you see how it's going, like you say with wrestling, and it's like very in your face. Well, South Park's kind of giving me the opposite of that, where it's also like reminder. We know it's bullshit too. So I'm kind of here for that. You know, I do want to shout out just the fact that Cardi B, was smart of her to take this summer stage, this huge event, to then promote a song for an album that's about to come out very soon.
It's smart.
So I was like, okay, there you go. Drewski was in the audience, so you already know that, you know, what kind of anywho, I can't stand Drewski. I'm sorry. I watched this recent show he did, and I was like, girl, what is going on here? What are we doing as people? This is crazy.
He gives
Speaking of it, you know, with the movie world right now, it's a little interesting how superhero films are, I'm going to just say, dying out. And the Fantastic Four had a big opening, but the second weekend it dropped by like 80%, like a tumbling fall. 40 million its second weekend compared to like 200 million. I was like, oh, excuse me, compared to Superman that's doing well right now. So people are thinking, oh God, is it over? Like, is it just because there's been so many bad Fantastic Fours that no one, like, you know, is interested in it yet? Because it did get good reviews, and I have heard some good things about it too. And mind you, I saw Superman and I was actually like, okay, this is good. I don't know. Like, Dooley, are you superheroed out, or do you still want to be saved? I want to be saved.
I think it's a recession indicator. It's
Uh-oh.
hard to watch, a cast of very fair-skinned people save the world when you have $2 in your account. I think some people are? Yes, there have been a lot of Marvel movies. I just think there is a lot going on in the world right now.
It's hard to
And folks,
focus.
it's hard. It's right. It's hard to live in the fantasy of superheroes when we shall see.
We shall see. We shall see. Who y'all saw Superman, or is it just me?
I haven't seen it yet.
I didn't see
I heard
Superman,
it-
but I did see Fantastic Four.
Did you like Fantastic Four?
I mean, it looked great, but I mean, the story was a little like rehashed. It was like big bad, they overcome it. They, have their efforts. Like the story wasn't anything new, and I think that's kind of maybe what holding a lot of these back is that it looks great. Like there was a lot of money invested into like, the villain and the fight scenes and all that, but just the story around it was kind of like the same, just dressed up differently. So it was kind of like, would I recommend it? I mean, if you like the franchise, it's good to see them. It's good to see them use, the different powers and such. But outside of that,
Thing is, those are two movies that my knee-jerk reaction is that they're going to be bad because Superman movies ain't been good in a minute, and Fantastic Four movies ain't been good in a minute. So that's why I have a knee-jerk reaction. But I heard both of them were decent.
Yeah, I want to see Fantastic Four just because I'm a Marvel guy, and I also know that they're connecting X-Men with it, so I need that gateway, if you will, for it. And I heard there was a very interesting end scene that also introduces, of course, that next thing that's coming up. Rebecca Romaine Stamos. I'm going to be so excited to see you as Mystique again. Oh my God. Not Jennifer Lawrence. Everyone just applause for that.
That was a horrible decision. Why did they ever do that?
Woo, my God, one of the worst casting decisions.
That was not a good decision.
Frigid.
And not that I dislike her, but like, I don't understand. That didn't match.
A complainer? Mystique is complaining the whole
Maybe she was gonna go out by herself and make the shit happen. Like, I don't.
Boo. Crash, thank you for your super chat. I'm shocked Triple H let a new black person in the building. Smart of him to wait until Hulk Hope. We appreciate you, Crash, for the super chat. Thank you so very much. Asterisk. Asterisks. But yeah, I'm going to see the movies. To me, I'm not superheroed out. Some of the trailers haven't been selling the product for me. I haven't been interested in a minute. I'm like, okay, do I really want to watch this? Like, am I really interested? I don't know, but I'm gonna give it a go because Superman surprised me. I was very pleased with that one. Crash, thank you so much for the tippy poo on Cash App, clocking in for the panel. Thank you, babes. And thank you all for sending it in. Go ahead, Jamar.
I think for superhero movies in particular, you can, correct me if I'm wrong, because I think I don't watch them as often, but I feel like they're usually telling the same story just in a different way, or they try to add just additional element. Do you think that the people are just like looking for something else to watch when it comes to these movies, or like are they not really getting anything new to really draw them to watch the new ones?
I feel like they have so many stories in that universe where we didn't have to go for the route of what we already did before and then redo it all over again. I feel like they should be diving into different markets within that universe because comics aren't just with the main central of the Avengers, and then outside of that, I feel like there's so many more multiple stories to be told. And then also, I feel like they could be more original, if you will, if they want to do something of the hero-esque proportions. And for me, as a viewer of watching movies right now, based on what I've been seeing, I want the art house shit. I want the weird stuff. I'm not interested in the popcorn movies. My mind's gone deeper lately, and so I don't.
I'm gonna say something, and it's gonna piss people off, but I'm gonna say what I want to say.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Matt. I am in the same bubble, but I think that is just like our friend bubble. We like to go deep. We want to see some shit that's actually gonna be about some shit.
Yeah.
But I've been thinking a lot about media literacy and people being able to understand the content that they are watching. And we all feel it. We all sense that the viewers and the masses are getting stupider. And so, like, I almost feel like Marvel has to put out superhero movies because what else are people engaging?
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, I think about, okay, this is just the first movie that popped in my head. I don't mean this to be a thing, but I think of movies like Schindler's List, or I think about Evita, or it could be The Godfather, like these movies that have layers where you're getting into the stories and the complexities, or like The Brutalist. Like, people don't sit and consume media in the same way. They feel like everything should be a minute and 30 seconds, and not everybody's art or everybody's entertainment or everybody's storytelling is meant to be consumed in that way. So then, as somebody who still has to pay their water bill, what do? Am I going to continue to invest in building this, you know, in-depth story, or am I going to just shit out a whole bunch of Marvel movies and just say, well, hopefully we get somebody today, and just kind of go for it, you know?
Right. And
I agree with y'all.
This is why I like Sinners.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. I can talk for 3 hours right now about Sinners, about some shit I have not talked about yet.
You know what I mean?
Or The Substance.
Oh, okay.
Loved it. That was some of the strangest shit I've ever seen, and I have not forgotten it since.
Bought the movie. It made me buy. I'm going to put that on tonight. I had to buy it because it was so.
That was some social commentary.
It wasn't just a body horror movie. And I love that so very much. Demi Moore, I swear to God, you deserve that Oscar, and I will fight y'all against that Nora girl. No shade, because I saw Nora and I was like, this is lovely. But I'd rather
it was cute or whatever, but it wasn't The Substance.
I'd rather go through that, because that shit was wild.com. But there were so many scenes that pulled me out of my thinking, and I was watching this woman go through so much just trying to maintain. It was insane. And then, like, with Sinners, like the depths of like generational trauma and going through like your ancestral history, and it not just being about this vampire movie or anything else like that. There was a love story that was involved on 2 different levels that passed, where some like transcended to being together forever, while others had to leave. Y'all, it's
okay.
I need movies
I'll
like
add
that.
Another one. How the Asian family was in the Black neighborhood because the government wanted to disrupt Black neighborhoods. So they would give loans and property to other people of other ethnicities to come and start businesses in those Black neighborhoods.
And they were able to sell to white people, which is why she was able to cross the street and go get her mom.
Correct.
That was one shot, by the way.
One shot.
Really?
Nasty,
I didn't know that.
good shot.
One nasty shot.
Nasty good shot.
Going between the white street, the Black street, and the white side of the street.
And you saw it just transition.
It was
just
really
commentary
good.
on how it actually was. So it doesn't have to be strictly a historical thing. Like, you can still have fun and do some horror and do some vampire, and we can have fun and still educate at the same time, which I think a lot of times that's what we're missing from movies.
You know, this is a good time to bring up the 2 movies that I want to discuss that I saw this weekend, and they're both horror films of different varieties. And it's interesting how I had to watch one to palate cleanse the other, because one of them just took me out of my spirit, because I was like, my God in heaven, what did I just see? Is something gonna be following me? But Eric, I haven't seen Together yet. It is on my list. I heard it was very good, but I also heard it's very funny too. Like, so it's not just a horror movie, but it's also like extremely hilarious at the same time. So and Allison's my girl. Is that her name? I hope it is her name. I didn't know her and the Franco brother were actually together in real life. I was gagged, but I'm still mad that Glow was canceled on Netflix. That was one of their biggest L's they've ever done, was get rid of a great show. That was one. Oh my God, that was so. Julie, there were so many stories to tell. We were not done with that show yet. It was, I hated how they ended it. And Stranger Things, hurry up, because I'm tired. I just want to finish.
I'm not watching this. I'm not watching it.
I need to see those grown men and women finish this story.
Not watching
I have to finish it now.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
It's been so long. Drake don't even want that girl no more. Y'all done waited so damn long.
I have to.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing.
Drake does not want Millie Bobby Brown because she is of age.
I don't have you. Crash. Thank
Yeah,
you so much for the
whatever.
super chat. Also, a quick
Oh,
shout out to Irene and Bosco for being on the biggest Magic the Gathering gameplay channel. They came in full glam beat
Yes,
and
sir.
tore it up. Shout out to our nerds out there. And shout out to Bosco and Irene. They ate All Stars 10. They did. They did.
They did.
Indeed. So the two movies I saw this weekend were Final Destination Bloodlines, and
Okay.
the other one was Bring Her Back.
Oh, I didn't see
Okay.
Oh,
You can rent it right now on streaming. It's not available for free just yet, but if you rent it, there you
Where
go.
will
So let me tell you something. I loved Bring Her Back. I hated.
You didn't like Final Destination?
Hated it.
Why?
okay.
Was it too
Okay.
campy?
I liked it.
Final Destination. It was so
Corny.
streamlined.
It was.
I mean, it was just like start, middle, end. Like it didn't really
Because the
involve
girls
a lot
aren't
of
smart
thinking.
anymore. That's how you got to tell the story.
It didn't involve like a lot of thinking, and it was kind of like
it did not involve a lot of
You
things.
knew what was going to happen. It was just a
Baby.
matter of how do we get there.
The kid, first of all, the main antagonist, Miss Girl with the screaming in the beginning, her and her brother don't even look alike. I said, what the fuck is going on here with this good old Sunday? Then, like, it was the grandmother bit for me, the whole story. Okay, let me tell you what I wanted from this movie and why I didn't like it the most. Because I needed them to, I don't know, something about them showing the flashback first with the bloodlines. I really wanted them to connect that a tad bit more to me, and I rather that have been the focus versus the family that I got, because I was like, oh, everyone must go because they're all annoying and privileged. And I know that was fun to see, but it was just, to me, I was like, okay, all right. Like the main character, she drove me wild. I could not take not one second.
Oh, the granddaughter.
Yes, could
I
not
mean, she
do
wasn't
it
likable.
at all.
The highlight
The
of
whole
that
movie.
movie is the beginning. The highlight of it is the beginning, and then it gets
I like the
progressively
beginning
worse.
part. The beginning
It gets
part was
progressively
cool.
worse.
I wish we were stuck in that time frame, and then it was something to do with that. I rather that than what I got with this whole, daddy went to the Philippines and passed out and came on. I was like, girl, what are we watching here? This is crazy. I hated it. I hated the death scenes. They all look corny. It was like, oh, the CGI. This is wild.
The worst one was old girl in the trash bin.
That was stupid.
I thought that was funny.
That was like
That was hilarious.
The best one for me was the X-ray. Now that one I loved how that one went down. I was like, yes, give him the worst because he was a dick nugget. I was like, please and thank you. Like, let him go down. I was so happy for him and how he went out. But then
I almost prefer the one where he didn't die, where we thought he died, but he didn't.
But in the trailer, he did die. That's the thing. Like, they showed us that he literally was on fire in the trailer, because Bleecker brought this up and was like, they basically scammed us thinking that the man was going to go out in the store. And then the movie, they actually did it differently. So it was like, oh, okay. I just didn't like how the brother also went down right after him in such a cornballish way. Really? That was a goddamn slinky. I was like, okay, boo, can't do it. Can't do it. Sorry. Like, I'm sorry,
foreshadowing and all that stuff.
For me, the reason why I like Bring Her Back is because I can relate to losing a family member and the grief process of that, as well as, what was dealing, that movie was a lot, with the trauma and the PTSD bit of what the boy was going through, the blind girl that was in the movie, and the lady that was like basically Dooley hasn't seen it yet, and I want him to see it, but what she was trying to do. That shit was the wildest movie I have seen in such a long time. See, for me, this is why Final Destination didn't hit, because all of the scenes in that movie made me like, oh my God, like, I can't believe I'm watching this. The knife scene, Jamar, no ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. You cannot, no one can pass that up. That shit was insane to see. I was like, what is this? And then the end scene, I was sobbing. I was sobbing at the end. It was like there was so much to it, especially with what Andy was going through and everything with his guilt with his father. It was just a lot to take in, Fred. I'm sorry. It was deep. It was deep, but it was also extremely spooky. And the demon movies make me, those get me, versus like, death's coming for you. Meow. Like that don't do nothing for me, girl. It's like, okay, so he couldn't get you. Now you have cancer, and now that's the cack. Okay, this is wild.
Well, see, now I
You ate
think
it.
watching those two back to back like that can definitely give you those stark contrasts. With Bring Her Back, I agree with the points that you said that were good. And because it's been a while, I think I watched it like when it first came out. The way I remembered feeling after it was over, it was like I really liked the concept of this, but I felt like there was times during the movie where they kind of wasted time. And I kind of felt like I was getting derailed from the main point of what she was doing. Like they gave that actor, she was doing a lot.
Okay,
And I feel
so
like they could have trimmed a couple of those back then it would have been more concise to me.
Those scenes specifically, and I know you're talking about, is when she was trying to manipulate the boy. And that was when they were going through those long conversations and she was trying to get him to like do stuff. But that was in relation to how she was trying to get the other girl. See, we'll get there. You need to talk about
I just feel like they could have cut it down. Like they spent too much time doing that. It's like, we get it.
I like that. I like the trudge for it. I like the. I was here for the journey, if you will, and the fact. I get it though. I'm not going to knock you for that. You know,
like it's still good. Of the two, it is the better of the two. But I was like, I feel like this could have been a lot better if they just trimmed the fat a little bit.
I think Dooley, you would like it based off of.
I've seen the previews for it. I just
ecstatic. It's a wild ride, friend. Let me tell you. And when you figure out what's going on, it's going to be like, what?
And honestly, my experience was probably dampened because I went to an AMC, and I'm used to going to like a studio movie grill where I can sit, get my my liquor, my food, and really sit and enjoy the movie. Where I tried to, go to the AMC because it was closer and like there was nowhere for me to put my food. The food was disgusting. The proportions was terrible. So it was just a horrible. I was already annoyed going before the film even started. I was already frustrated.
The Yelp review for that AMC, y'all, is wild for Shamar. I cannot.
Never again.
No, the MacGuffin bar is trash. No shade. AMC, it is. I'm sorry, y'all don't. It don't be hitting like I wanted to.
That studio movie grill at Vintage Park.
Yeah. No, I would say for Final Destination Bloodlines, I think y'all should watch it. I'm not, as much as I thought it was cornballish, it was fun to see some of the death scenes at least. And if you've seen the other Final Destination movies, you're going to get what you get. So that I will take of it. It was like, okay, that's cute. I won't see it again, but it was cute. But the other one, I want to buy that shit because that shit was wild for me. And
I'm not watching that scene again.
I need to see the scene where the boy with the table. I need
to
see that scene
No. I didn't even, once I saw it, once it began, I turned away.
It just kept going and going. I was like, it's just getting worse.
The sound of it. The sound.
Julie, it's gonna make you. Your skin is gonna crawl.
No. I mean, props to them. They did their job. It was amazing. They did.
It was a lot of shots. Oh, and the girl in the movie was actually blind, so I appreciate them for hiring an actress who was actually blind and not having some Scarlett Johansson walk into the movie and start to, roll her eyes in different directions. You know how she likes to be and everything. Her and Michelle Rodriguez. So yes. The knife scene was insane, wasn't it? It was a sound effect too. They had the sound at full like that. I think the director wanted us to lose our grip on because every gross scene, he would turn the volume all the way up to what the sound effect was happening. So
and there was no background music. It was just the sounds of what's happening. It's disgusting.
Oh, it was a lot to say. I was like,
you know what? Dooley, you've seen the substance. It's kind of how remember how the guy was like eating that meal and you didn't hear any of the prawns
and he was chewing
any of the you just heard all that ASMR
and it was like all of that.
Now that's just normal sounds. Yeah. Now just imagine horror. And someone ripping out a part
very
of the
wet, very squishy, very
but also the blade sound too, doing or like with teeth being crunched, kind of yes, bones break. It was a lot. You would almost feel what was happening. That was the part about the movie I liked. It was too immersive. It was crazy. I was like, okay, this is a lot. So I think everybody would like both of those films. I totally recommend them. I also saw the Minecraft movie for the gaming people. That wasn't bad.
I heard it was hot garbage. I didn't even see it.
It wasn't. Well, okay, it is corny, but that was the intention. It's definitely like intentionally trying to be like foolishness. And Jack Black, I'm sorry, I have to say this. I do love me some Jack Black singing in movies and shit. He was giving me life. I'm sorry. As Steve, Jason Momoa was another story. That man was annoying. And shout out to Danielle Brooks. She was in the movie too. Unfortunately, they did give her the sassy black character,
of course, but
she did it, and it was good, and I enjoyed her role. And they also made her like an actual strong character, which I was like, thank God, it wasn't just damn the whole time. I was like, okay, we did something there. But yeah, it was a decent movie for what it was worth. I see the appeal, but I would have lost my grip if I was in a movie theater and people were going nuts over it, because it was definitely not worth it.
Weapons. I'm gonna go see Weapons. I'm excited.
Okay, that is on my list. I have to go see Weapons. I think I'll go see that with DW, because at first I was gonna go with someone else, but since that's no more, I will definitely be going to go see Weapons, because that trailer and the clip that they showed online, Jesus Christ.
I feel like I don't know what the movie is about technically, but just from the visuals of it, I have to see.
I mean, the synopsis is 2 a.m. in the middle of the night, all the kids from this woman's class just leave their homes and disappear and go out of nowhere.
Right.
All of a sudden, some things or some dark stuff is starting to happen in the town. And I'm thank you for just that. Thank you for just that.
That's like, how
that'll make me go watch.
Correlates. I'm like, how
now it could be ass, but I'll go watch it.
Yeah, just don't give it away. I'm tired of trailers with movies. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. Stop showing the entire film. Please make us like wonder what's going to happen, because even with the regular like action films, we don't need to see everything. It's weird. I'm like, okay, the trailer doesn't look good because I saw the movie. Bye. Like,
text me after you've seen Opus. Text me after you've seen that.
I'm not watching. You didn't talk about it so bad, girl. I'm not going to see it.
I want someone else, because it could just be me.
I got to see it because our girl from Bear, the Bear is on there. Yeah, I got to see it because I support the queen. So I got to see it for her. But yeah. Okay, so let's get to Project Runway, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all, who's talking about the new King of the Hill?
Yeah, it starts tomorrow.
Man, King of the Hill, they didn't support Jonathan at all and gave mediocre tribute to him. And oof, well, Zara, you liked Opus? I don't know. I'm gonna give it a try. I like the odd stuff. That's for me. I like the weird shit.
I encourage everybody to have their own opinion.
No. Freakier Friday. Am I past that point in my life to see Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan in a movie?
I will be seeing Weapons. Now, once it's free on YouTube, then we may watch.
Oh my God, that is on YouTube. Not even on Disney.
You said free with ads. When it's free with ads,
Disney Plus is still a paywall.
I thought you have my login for it. Shoot, let me see here. I can't.
For Disney Plus?
Yeah. I thought, shoot, I may have had to delete an old account and make a new one because I had to use my cell phone provider for the discount. Oh God in heaven, I cannot thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Come over to this Rant Pack family. Appreciate you for being here today. If you want to drop a little bit of love and anybody stars, please say thank you. Mine is scrolling down below. I'm trying to pay a late bill, please. We have to pay by Tuesday. PayPal.me / MattyRants. Cash up $Matty as well as MattyRants. $MattyRants actually. And Venmo MattyRants. And everybody else's are down by their names. $Nova84. $Dooley Does It. And Gabby with an I. So Project Runway is back, everybody. Listen, the thing is, a lot of us remember this from the Bravo days. That's where it started. Then it went to Lifetime. And it was like, okay, no shade to Lifetime, because Lifetime used to be that girl, but it's turned into something else. No, Dance Moms was the ticket. Little Women's no longer on there. I can't tune into Lifetime like I used to. So for me, I haven't tuned into Project Runway for a second, especially because Heidi Klum and Tim Gunn left the show. That's when I dipped out. It was like, oh, we not on there no more. I gotta bounce. And they had a new host, and then Christian Siriano was basically Tim Gunn, who he's great, but everything just didn't feel the same. Now we're back with Heidi Klum. There is no Tim Gunn, unfortunately, but Christian Siriano is in the workroom, and we have a new show. It's on Freeform, but you also can watch it on Hulu and Disney Plus. It comes out on Thursday nights on Freeform and Friday mornings on, of course, Hulu and Disney Plus. But I have to tell you, this show is good. It is back. We have drama, and these two are the most annoying people in the entire universe, and I cannot stand them for the next level of anything. And I'm
We
sorry
really
to
like
say
your
that.
vibe, and we really wanted to get you a drink. What's your name?
I have never. These two twins. Oh my god! they
Ew,
think-
Gemini twins. Ew.
Yes, both Geminis. One of
And
them
there's
was
Gemini
on the show.
twins. You know that's your
Jesus.
personality. Ooh.
It's a lot to take in with them because we're trying to run the show and everything it's just not going that way, but it is what it is. The newer brother had an attitude, and Law had checked that, if you will. Law, it was fun to see you get back into the legendary days of gagging somebody, and I really do love it. Even Heidi had to do something on a week. I said, oh, Heidi's nasty too. This is wonderful. It was wonderful. But basically, we have a really awesome cast. It's basically 12 people, and it's going to be about, I think, 10 episodes, 9 eliminations, and then the top 3 will be competing for the finale. It's a lot of money on the line, as well as a lot of, perks and stuff like that, management deals, this, that, and the other. And of course, we see one of our favorites from Drag Race, Utica Queen, on this season. But their first challenge was very Disney inspired, where they had to be in fashion houses and create collections. A House of Princess, House of Villain. So I'm going to take it that I'm the only one that saw this.
I saw that.
Okay, good, Gabs, because I'm over here. I was like, girl, solid. What's happening? But no, this was a good one here. I want to get to the looks themselves. Ooh, this one. Oof.
Just bitchy for no reason.
It was definitely, I've been wanting to be on the show for a very long time. I've been auditioning forever. I finally got on. I'm now on with my brother, so I have like a lot of strength behind me. And they were sort of picking on the girl from the Philippines, even though she was low-key being a bitch too, if I'm just gonna be honest with you. It was very interesting energy. But this is what happened. So Mama was already working on the machine. She had threaded it. She went to go get some more fabric and come back. Jesus ends up going to the machine, seeing it's already threaded, and then starts using it himself. She comes in and she's like, do you not have a machine? I was working on this one. He goes, well, we weren't assigned machines. We can use whatever machines are here. There's machines open to you. She's like, I already threaded this. This is the machine I was working on. It's not that big of a deal. You can use another machine.
Okay, if it's not a big of a deal, you can walk your ass over there and go thread your own machine then. Okay.
It's not a big deal to scoot your ass 2 feet to the left and let me sit down.
It was wild.
Is there a way to unthread a machine easily? Is that possible?
I don't know.
I would have put ring.
I would have kicked
Because I would have been like,
door.
okay, well then let me undo my work and then
Yeah,
go
because
do
it's not a big deal. You got this. Good luck.
No, they're labeling her as a villain, and VJ was like, I'll take it because the fuck that I give. But I also found out they were low-key a villain on their original season because VJ competed on Project Runway Philippines. But these two were talking about they better watch how they talk to us. They better watch out. They're messing with the wrong ones.
Okay, and what you gonna do?
Julie, also, this one,
Subpar work.
whenever they got gagged by somebody, guess what came out their mouth in the confessional? Child.
I was like, I didn't even say it right. I was gonna ask you, child.
Chalet.
When I say that Av, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna
child.
It's gonna be
child.
Ignacio, thank you so much for the super chat. Are y'all hyped about the new MK Mortal Kombat movie that's coming out? I'm not convinced.
Like I said about the other things, y'all don't do the movies right. I mean, it's like 90s camp. It's hard because it's like there's a charm because it's 90s camp, but it don't translate well right now.
We'll see is how I'm thinking about it. I'm like, we'll see, because I like Mortal Kombat and I'm hoping for the best, but Depends on what storyline they use here, because Johnny Cage as the focus was not my happy place, just to be honest with you.
Yeah,
No
I'm
shade.
tired of that. They've been doing that since 9, ain't they? In the game.
And then what is that Kyle or
Nine,
Keith Urban? What's that man
10.
name? Something. The guy from The Boys. I was like, oh, okay, this is about to be that. No shade. I was like, this is about to be that. Drewski, thank you for the super chat. Bloodline sent off Tony Todd. Well, at least, yeah, because that was his last movie. Unfortunately,
Very meta.
And it was, a great scene for him. I was happy for that, but it still was hot dog water for me, unfortunately. Carl Urban. I knew it was something with the K or T or something like that.
You said Keith Urban.
Well, that's the singer, right? Nicole Kidman's
Yeah.
husband. Oh, all right.
The Australian countryman.
So this scene, Christian is giving advice, right, Julie? Like that's what Tim does. All right, designer, you need to do this, that, and the other.
Right.
Christian does the same thing, and he goes one by one. Everybody, you may want to pump this up. You may want to do this. Now, he had a dress all ready to go, and he was doing something around it, saying it was going to be a coat. Christian saw the dress and said, "This looks like my intern can do this in 30 minutes." When I tell you, set him off.
Mm-hmm. Threw him off his game.
Excuse me? Like really, Christian? He's like, yeah, my intern can do that in 30 minutes. Like, no shade. And they're like, it turned into very, in the confessionals, like, you haven't been popular since like something years ago. I'm like, girl, the girl's still wearing Christian, so I don't know what you talking about, but all right, Miss Thing. Like, his mama's still on the red carpet, all tea, but it is what it is.
And baby, so if you want to win this show, you can shut the hell up and listen to what I had to say, girl. Like,
so he didn't take the criticism, but he continued on with the work, right? Let's pin that moment because it's going to come up again, and it's going to be a lot. Trust, they had to bleep the baby out because he was pissed. Like it was a lot to take in. Same thing with the brother. The brother also got an interesting critique. Didn't really take it so well. I was like, this season about to be. So Utica, honestly, Dooley, I'm gonna just say it, Utica is clearing.
Mm-hmm.
Clearing so far, and it's lovely to see, but also there's going to be some trouble I see going forward, especially with team leader skills because they're doing groups right now. But basically, the villains and the princesses are working together. It is all of that. Of course, they're getting all the looks. It's very madhousey. Yu Chin is one of my favorites. I do like him because he stands his ground. Because the team meeting, it was like, we need to be cohesive. He's going to tell Yu Chin, who has his own collection in fashion house in China, do you know how to be cohesive? Do you know what a collection is? Yu Chin's like, yes. And then proceeds to give the definition.
Mansplain.
I'm over here like, y'all, this would be a lot for me. If I'm sitting there, someone is telling me, baby, calm down, queen. Yu Chin gonna get him later. Don't worry. Yu Chin gonna cack him later. Trust. He said, girl, you need to get yourself together. I see exactly what you're doing. I was like, oh. Heidi Klum looks gorgeous. Nina Garcia is back. Thank God. And of course, La Roche, you were one of the best additions to the show. Thank you. Christian Siriano was going to be one of the and La Roche does not hold back at all. He said, we're not going to be honest here. I came here to ruffle some feathers, baby. Like, that's what it is. Shout out to Yaz. I know I think it's your birthday's coming up. I want to wish you an early birthday, right? I saw that earlier today. I missed it, babes, but happy early birthday.
Happy birthday.
Let's see here. Let's let the looks just come down here. I'm just going to go ahead and let the slide play. This is Yu Chin's look. I thought it was gorgeous how this came out. This is for House of Villains. This was... I was like, okay.
So they had models come and model the contestants' looks in front of the judges.
Yeah, so they have assigned models, and what they used to do, Jamar, is sometimes remember they had like that off season or those little like they're untucked for Project Runway would be the models having their own like apartments, and you would see them going through the process of like being picked and choose, and of course the models would have a designer. So if the designer left, the model would go too. So that used to be a sideshow they did. I want them to bring that back because that was kind of messy. It was its own like top model for like 30 minutes. This is VJ's. It was cute. Now this is Jesus's outfit. The one that Christian gave some advice to, but it really wasn't working.
I don't like the middle section of this garment.
Yeah,
And I think
that bottom
the
half.
the bottom is like sideways.
Looks inflated.
We're gonna come back, put a pin in that, because law is coming. This is
Make the
Utica.
model look frumpy. Like now Utica, but see, we've seen what Utica can do. We we are very familiar with Utica's work. And based on what I've seen on this runway with these other contestants, they're used to making a little bit more downsized looks in comparison. So
Ready to Wear was definitely the people that Utica was put with versus the avant-garde girls. Even though Yuchen does avant-garde, I was noticing that too. Jamar was like, some of this is just basic, either gown work or possibly ready to wear, but this is drama. This is villain to me. Like this full cape with this beautiful black dress. Like I can see not Gal Gadot wearing this, but I can see somebody else who is talented wear this. Yes, cannot stand that lady. Now, Team Princess. I love Joseph.
This does not look like something a princess would wear, though. I don't
girl.
I don't care for this.
This looks like me trying to like keep my covers on as I walk out of the bed to the bathroom.
Maybe that's Mrs. Puff after SpongeBob failed his driving test for the 90th time.
SpongeBob.
Why? Baby, these are the PJs that go with that story. Like for real, for real.
This is daytime. This is cute, but like Princess?
I couldn't get into it.
Whose dress was that? Whose design was that?
This is Joseph McCrae's. He's actually going to, his next outfit for the second episode was actually fire, but we'll get there. But this is Madeline's look, and she's more into doing like themes from the 50s, 40s, very old, but renewed, I guess modern, but old, very antique, very that. But I just couldn't get into this because I thought it looked like the clothes were.
I'm not gonna lie. Looking at a distance, because I had to squint for a bit. From far away, I was like, "Is that Gia Gunn? What is that?" I had to squint. I said, "No, wait a minute." But go ahead.
Good for you. This outfit I liked. I thought Princess, and I said, okay, I can see this one. And I did like the lavender with it. I thought it was nice. I thought the model was eating this up low key. And I could see the reference. So I was like, okay, this makes
like
sense.
Hercules.
Yeah, that too. Tiana and Hercules, a little room. We're gonna move it through. Now, this is the one that Christian, I almost said Tristan. Christian told Antonio, hey, you may need to do some more with. Now, mind you, here come the coat. That's the coat. That's the coat.
That's the coat?
That's the coat.
Yeah.
That she never took off at all. Remember that it was a small little dress, and he was like, okay, what are you going to do? You're going to take off the coat. And he got mad. So she came out, and then she just kept that on, and that's it. That's how it was presented.
Why did she not take off the coat? What happened?
It was no show. It was like, oh, okay. And then, mind you, think about what we just saw for a collection with these colors.
Yeah, everything is more muted. Than you got
and then this is like, pow. It's like, huh?
I did not like that fabric that he was fighting so hard over. I'm like, really? It gave like children's birthday party. It just gave childish. I mean, I guess that gives a princess in a way.
To me, it felt more like, I don't know, a cute blouse and cachet kind of fabric, but like, it is what it is for me. I don't know. To me, I was just like, okay, yeah. All Stars France had a better collection. Oh,
did.
Oh, Mike, wake it up. Wake it up. Okay.
And did.
Babe,
I almost highlighted. We did see that.
Highlighted
even the losing team.
Thank God. So, unfortunately, this is the losing outfit. And this person went home.
bottom two, but I need what the twin that gave us the oblong.
Oh, he was
shape.
in the bottom two. Oh, he was in the bottom two with her. Oh, for sure.
Okay.
So the winner was Utica for this episode.
Shout out.
Shot.
Utica.
Now,
Now,
baby.
he was in the top, but it was with the but because the panel liked it, but Law hated it. And so when Law was giving his critiques, he didn't like it so very much and told him at one point when Law was like, what you got going on with the chest area? Like her titties is down here, sister. There's no uppance with the breast, like at all. And he said the coat was crazy or whatever. And his response back was, I'm sorry that you didn't like the coat. And Law goes, oh no, I didn't like everything. I don't know.
I hated it.
I hated it. And then he just went, and it was like, oh, since you want to be funny, let's go. Because I was going to just leave it there. But since you want to be a little dick, let's
you want to play.
And Heidi tried to defend it, and La bit back. And it was so fun to watch that banter happen with the judges because it was like, okay, we're going to have a fun season. We're going to have a fun season. But La, yeah, the bust down, you were eating up this panel. And you had to check this baby. Now, what's going to happen for the next group? Mind you, Utica won, and we got to get into the bottom, which was the princess group. Oh, before that, forgot about it. He come back here, y'all, after being in the top, but also getting gagged by Law, and is going to tell his group, especially BJ and Yu Chan, not two Asian people in the group, hey, you're going to have to learn how to be a team. Because, I'm not sure y'all know what a collection is and if we're going to work together, but like the way we did this week, it really wasn't there. Like it's when I was talking to you and you were telling me this, that, and the other. And then when I was talking to you about the fabric and Yu Chan said, girl, stop. Literally, girl, stop. Yu Chan literally said, you can stop. That like too much. Because I see what you're doing. This isn't cute. You need to let that go. We're doing our own thing. Like you're doing too much. And that's when we get the child that happened from him in the confessionals. Because like he got gagged. YouTube was like, girl, we're not playing that. I'm not doing this with you, Miss Thing. But when his brother had to go out there, because the looks that we didn't really care for were in the bottom, his brother said, am I being punked?
No, but you are a punk with that wacky ass garment you just passed on the runway. So let's get into that, honey. Child, please.
Listen, I was gagged though when he said that because the panel themselves were gagged. They were like,
spicy.
Law, thank you, Gabby, because Law was like, ooh, spicy. Like,
baby, where's Blake? We need to start eliminating girls on the runway. start eliminating girls.
Trap door. I'm like, you know what?
So but see, then his seasons would be like 5 episodes long with 14 girls.
Like Joseph's look, like you can tell Joseph's style. Joseph's a coke guy. He gives you that grandeur, sort of like funk feel with his stuff. Like this really wasn't Princess, but I wanted to see more from Joe. I was like, okay, we can see more from him. His wasn't ugly. It just didn't feel like it was with the collection, and you didn't do the drama bit by opening up the coat and showing the mini dress underneath, which would have made sense for a collection if you're trying to do cocktail coat, princess, whatever. She's from Houston, and she disappointed me. They said it looked like she just pinned it on with a stain. She just stapled
it. Does when she turns around.
A little bit. A little bit.
I was like, girl, they just look like click, click. And was like, here you go, click, click. And Christian told her, you might want to step away from this asymmetrical, non-shaped dress, like, because right now that's not what's in. And she's like, I like my asymmetrical. All right.
Well, do you want to sell a garment, girl? Like,
she was on a previous season and was eliminated first. If anything, you want to listen to the person who wants you to be here for 2 episodes. No shade. I mean, stick to your gun. That's your style, but also still make it you. It just, I felt bad for her because it's like, you don't want to go home first again, but that is what happened. But baby, when he got up there, look how red he is. Woo, sister. Hated getting those critiques. He blamed it on Christian. He blamed it on Christian. Sirianni. He was like, but Christian told me that I made a 30-minute dress for an intern, and Christian told me that the coat wasn't like going to work together, and I was just trying to put it together, and Christian told me that, and it threw me off and all this, and they were like, girl, that's excuses. You need to stop blaming Christian. And Christian's up there like, girl, I was trying to tell you how to put that all together because yes, you just gave a dress, and yes, it was a 30-minute dress. My intern.
Yeah, it was a 2 dress.
Well, baby, I didn't watch the episode, but when I saw this hair, I knew exactly what kind of garment he was gonna give us. Like, Mama, please, like.
We shall
let's give it
encourage
up.
Dooley to watch this episode for next week's episode, please,
We'll see.
because it's really gaggy. Do you need a login or something? Because I can help if that's the case, since we do want to talk about it. But Lodge gagged him, drag, bag, tagged, and all of it. It was the whole. He even told him I'm a Gemini,
Mhm.
Don't nobody
and-
care.
and
I
then
don't
he
like
was,
being told what to do.
I'm
a Gemini.
Latino. I'm spicy.
It's like maybe it's Latino. Well, maybe it's this. They're like, we're just
Like,
hearing excuses.
How many percent, girl? Please. These are excuses.
I was over here like, Jesus Christ. They even laughed at him when he walked off the
Please.
stage. It was like, girl, that was a lot. Like, oh, he thought he was chewing. And Law said that was fun. They started giggling. Like, come on now. And the idea is, do you get rid of the one with the bad attitude, or do you get rid of the one who just had a really ugly dress?
You get rid of both of them.
That would have been a gag for the first episode, actually, if they got rid of both of them. But yeah, they lost the girl with the ugly dress. She had to go home. Poor thing.
Damn.
Bye. So the next episode was about athleisure wear, and yes, they do this a lot, and it's annoying. The dual confessionals, it's really annoying. I said sugar and spice of Project Runway, everybody. But it was cool. I like the athleisure episode. They were supposed to design something that was from day, basically working out to night. Like, you want to wear something to the gym, but you also can go out and get drinks, cocktails, brunch, possibly a day party, something like that. That's what they needed to do. With Utica winning last week's episode, they get the power of switching teammates. It's between VJ, who was a little quiet and bitchy, and between Jesus, who basically was the self-appointed team captain, who was a little bit of an asshole. So Utica ends up trading the twin, who was an asshole, with somebody who made this person, with Madeline, for this outfit. And I thought to myself, as much as Jesus is annoying me right now, and I'm thinking strategically here, no. No, not from what I saw last week. I was like, Utica, I love you. I love you dearly. Madeline's lovely, but I don't know where we're going with this. Maybe you thought she was going to make some cute pants at the top. I don't know, but I felt Jesus's design style was a bit strong. No shade, Madeline. I'm sorry, but I was just like,
Based on what I see, yeah.
I was like, one had PJs. And what did Law say about this, Gabby? She called Jesus's look, she looks like a Nigerian auntie.
Yeah, Nigerian auntie. And I say, oh, yeah, kind of.
Wait, who said that?
Law said that about Jesus's look.
Nigerian auntie.
I'm sorry. You made her look matronly. She looks like a Nigerian auntie. And I just capped.
Yeah.
I understand what he's like pointing at, but
shade.
It's the shade. But a Nigerian auntie is not wearing that. That's not luxurious enough for a Nigerian auntie. I can tell you that.
Ooh, I mean the makeup matches too much, but no. Remember that episode of Rugrats, and it was a thing called Boppo. It was that little clown thing, and they would punch
Boppo,
it.
I do know Boppo.
And that's the shape that it is.
Like,
Boppo. Oh my God, Gabby.
How do you remember that?
I'm just childish.
Shout out to
I don't know why I remember that.
With the images flashing in my head now, and Chucky was losing it over that. Yeah,
Chucky was terrified. He said, "No."
Chucky would get a whooping a lot from me.
Madeline
Y'all
was
heard
like,
that? Call the people. Y'all heard that from Gabby. Gabby said it. Call the people.
Now, based on me being a producer in my head, Utica said the ultimate thing you should never do, which is put your money where your mouth is. And I said, oh God, they're going to get you. Because she told the twin who was traded, you've been talking all that stuff and what you can do. I want you to see you work with your brother and y'all show us what you got. I said, oh, Utica. No, you just gave production the ammo. Like if they do well, it's going to be the dun dun dun.
Yeah.
And they had to work as houses again, and of course, make an athleisure line for this company. So it needs again to be daytime to night. Now, the twins take over. They do. They low-key start the team lead. Now, the others on their team, like this wonderful goddess who I love so very much, who I can't wait to get to her design, they sort of just run with it because it's like, okay, we don't have time for this. Let's just work with what we got, make our own thing.
Wasn't she chosen to go to the other team?
That's who this is who should have been on Utica's team. When you see her look, it's like she choose her. I love her. But also Joseph has a redemption too as well, and so does Joan. Joan, you're everything. Shout out to our folks are doing a good job on this show, Dooley, and they're also giving good TV. I'm gonna say that. It's no bullshit so far. Unfortunately for Anna, once she starts telling her background story, I knew where this was going in terms of we need to hear everything about you before we let you go. Antonio also talked about his past with his child and how he's working to, his design and all this. I said, okay, here we go. People are starting to I see the signs. Of course, Christian coming in, trying to give his good advice. He does help Joseph McCray. Now, Joseph got on my nerves the first episode. Down. He told everyone to call him by his whole name.
Oh, you're one of them.
He was like, no, it's not Joe. It's Joseph McCray. He's like, you have to say Joseph McCray. You have to. I will say by episode 2, we don't have all of that. And Joseph is actually a vibe going further. I was like, okay, thank you. Episode 2 was better. That first episode was like, oh, sister. It got better. But there's a problem because Ethan, Utica, is questioned for their team leader skills. And they sort of have everybody just doing their own thing, which it's going to be hard when it comes to a collection. You're supposed to be talking to everybody, right? You need to figure out where everybody's doing and what's going on. And 2 people end up making the same pair of pants. Have to completely change it up. It was a mess. I said, Lord, Utica, what's going on? While the twins are savoring and Utica looking like possibly they'll be in the bottom this week. You should have kept me. Joseph changes his design up for Christian, while VJ says, it's fun not having to have anybody lord over you. All right, get ready. So workout to weekend is the category. No one here on this panel knows who Sarah Foster is, but she's a co-founder of Favorite Daughter. Let's go with House of Burn first. Up first is this look by Angelo. And how do you feel about it? This is something that Kanye would have produced for Yeezy.
And cost $10,000.
It looks like poverty. Yes, you are correct.
You already got 15. Which is what it's worth. It's $15.
Like, where are we going after
we
work
set?
Walmart.
Because I would not want to be seen for long periods of time sitting down in this. Everyone's like Rick Owens knockoff. Well, I mean, I just couldn't chew into this. I was like, this is boring. Like, it's not for me. I did like the little pinned bits to it, but
you have to zoom in for it to be exciting.
It just wasn't exciting for me, and it was all white, so it felt like, taupe. I don't know, it just wasn't for me. It's giving champion. Yu Chen, I liked last week's, but not a fan of the skirt. Love the jacket. Hate that the boots went with this. Hate the boots with this. Hate the styling. Love the jacket. Hate the skirt.
This reminds me, y'all remember High School Musical 1 when they did we're all in this together?
No.
Because from a young age, I had taste, and I did not watch none of them. No,
well,
I do not.
Remember, Jamar. I remember.
That looks like the one of the people in the background of We're All in This Together.
We're all in this together.
Was this the high school part or the musical part?
Yes.
Well, yes.
Jamar, I can't.
I saw the people dancing on the tables, and I said, "You will not get my time." And change the channel. Not me.
I wore this too bad. I'm not even playing. Like 2 days ago.
Jim. And it's a corset.
You're wearing close to bed, but we'll come back to that in a second.
I was like, hold on, Gab. You wear this? Okay, wait.
This when I take the garbage out, I got the same shit on.
You put on your cami and your sweatsuit.
I just was like, as much as I'm always happy to see a corset, you hear me? It's like this is supposed to be active wear. This is athleisure, and it's a corset.
Be active in that.
With a kimono pant? That's a corset that she made for an athleisure look.
A corset at the gym.
Check out the back of the pant, baby.
Just all up the ass. Just big hippo ass.
I have a hem. Everywhere you look, there's a hem.
I have a hem.
I am here. I am here.
I have a hem. And I want you to know that.
I said this model deserves better. This is 2 weeks in a row that she's had to sit in the bottom with somebody, and I'm not happy about it. I'm getting sick. But yeah, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, girl, what?
Ass.
When Law went in on this too, but it was when she was trying to explain the corset part with like she can be in the sauna.
You would not, baby. You would pass out. You would not wear a corset in a sauna, girl.
Like, take
You got samurai pants on. You do like a samurai. I don't. And I'm not a samurai either. That's why I don't wear that shit.
A sweat belt and a corset are very different. You're not wearing a corset, no steel. You would be out.
I was weak. I was weak, honey. Now this is what the person. This is Madeline's look, the one that Utica traded Jesus for.
Okay. Now this is sleek.
It makes a lot more sense.
More fashionable.
Right? It makes a lot more sense, you know. The skirts was throwing me off a tad bit because I'm like, are there shorts underneath? And that's just supposed to be after the club, or after the gym, or the club.
No, those are like high waist shorts. Then I think they'd be more used for active wear, but
I don't like how this darts.
Right, them girls don't go to the gym. This is not giving gym. Not giving.
I don't see gym either. I see wants to be, but yeah, I said.
What the fuck?
I'm so excited to hear y'all's opinions. Please go, please. I'm so excited to hear y'all's opinions on this.
This is a two-feature dress.
Okay. This is Doctor Strange's version of Freddy Krueger's sweater. Like if Doctor Strange, instead of like the Eye of Agamotto, it's like the sleeve of Satan. I don't know. Call it whatever you want.
This is supposed to be a dress. It is worn with flats too. I cut it out on purpose because I was so mad when she had to win tennis shoes. Here's the thing.
When do you wear a dress with tennis shoes?
So Bleeker mentioned this. Bleeker was like, why do you have the drawstrings throughout every panel? Why don't you just have them on the side so it looks like it's cinching in the dress that you're trying to make? Idea. And it doesn't, it's not like, you know, all of that. And then I'm thinking to myself, what about this is athleisure outside of the jersey collar? Like the jersey collar and the cuff. Like I'm
it's not. You're supposed to be wearing 2006 sneaker stilettos with this.
Matt, this is what the girls was wearing in 05. Like in 05, we was finna go out. It's cold outside. The girls was wearing this, but it's not athleisure.
With some sneaker boots.
This is old. Like we've seen this before. Let's be very clear. Miranda Priestley would be like, "Oh, stuff. You mean that like that sweater that you're wearing? This is be that very conversation."
That it's 2009 Tumblr. But I don't even say 2009 previous.
I was like, this is the dress that arrived, not the one that was in the photo. Not sponsored by Kotex, because that's what one of the judges said. They said it looked like tampon strings hanging at the dress. I was kind of not she's super stuffed. Listen. Bloody Roar was a great game. All right, moving on.
Roar.
So this is Utica's look. Sleek, chic, kaboom. That is athleisure, if we're going to talk about it.
It's the closest that we've seen this far.
Like, it is. It's just hard for me to be like.
You can also take off this panel here, and it's just a one piece, and then put that back on if you want to give it some more. And I was like, that's kind of what the assignment was asking. Plus, they have on heels. Thank God. I was like, everybody in the group came out in tennis shoes. And then here come Utica with the pump and this look. I said, yes, because she probably would have shoes that she wears to the gym, and she puts these on when she goes to the actual after. That's what they were asking for. I said, not Utica did the best, and they will bring that up, and they will drag Utica for this. They're going to drag Utica, because it was like, girl, now how are you going to be the only one that looked good? The next team. Now, this is Antonio's look, the bratty twin.
This gives beach bungalow, beachside.
Yeah.
The big sun hat and the wide glasses.
Resort wear. The sleeve is stupid.
Bell bottom, athleisure.
Color, it's just that one sleeve.
It's so
I think this is gorgeous, but I don't think it's not the category.
Bell bottom athleisure.
It's resort wear with a sleeve that's supposed to be athletic. That sleeve is a cack. No, I was like,
Okay, Boogie Wonderland.
Dance.
Cher wore this on stage with Michael Jackson.
This was puss. Like, get into the skirt that you can zip, come off. There are biker shorts underneath that go with this mesh top and the top underneath this. This is Bellinia's look. I thought this true. I was here for it. Come on, sister.
I can see it. Yeah, I'm here.
I see Gwyneth Paltrow wearing that and talking about candles.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
It's sleek
this
and
one
chic.
has my saliva in it.
This is Jones' look. That's a LaToya Luckett. Come on.
I like this. I once again do not think this is athletic.
It's not athlete. First of all, just your titty just loose, not athletic. Sorry, as somebody with titties, not athleisure, just loose titty athleisure. Please, okay.
I like this.
All
it gave
right.
modest wear for someone at the gym who may be a little bit up in the levels, if you know what I mean. But
I feel like Eve will wear this at the gym. Eve specifically will wear this.
Anything I want, I can get it because I know I'm with it. Anything I
She would
need.
shake her tambourine in this.
Come on, Satisfaction.
Shake your tambourine, go and get yourself up with something.
See, Satisfaction. That was my.
And they would fall right out. But
anything I want.
athleisure with the titty loose is crazy. But okay, yeah, whatever. It is cute. I'm just saying, category wise, I don't
let
get
them
it.
titties be free. Let them bounce. Okay, now this was Joseph.
And then when Equal has to be like, man, we have to ask you to leave.
Now this Joseph.
Girl.
Huh.
Now, if I say, sorry,
What you about to say, lady?
Okay, what's about to get us?
I'll put it in private chat. I'll put it in private chat.
What horrible thing were you about to say, Gabby?
Let me mute it because y'all say y'all hear it.
All right,
That's what it gave me.
Thank you
let
so
me
much
see.
for having me.
See what the private chat is.
That's what it gave me.
Thank you so much for. Can we go back to it? I mean, honestly,
Oh my God.
you could have said that.
You can say that. Yeah,
No, I can't. No.
Gabby can say that for sure. Let's see here. I am unable. Oh God.
Oh wow, very specific. Very specific. Very specific.
So, like I was saying,
Very specific.
Well, Julie's could be said, but not Gabby's for sure.
If you're not listening to the private or writing the private chat, then
you just
missing
know.
half the
They were
story.
just sitting there.
I'll take the heat for this. Dooley, you want me to go ahead and say
Okay,
it?
if you're gonna say it, you gotta say it in Azalea Banks' voice.
Why through that filter?
That's the way that it happened in my head.
White Lizzo.
It's giving like a white
Lizzo. Oh, weak.
Now I'm gonna do mine. Everybody knows,
so that's why I like that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The model's
Yeah,
gorgeous, though. I actually like this outfit, to be honest with you. I thought it was cute. It's giving like it's winter and I'm going to go work out, but I'm one of those people that can wear a skirt because it's snowing and I don't care.
You legit have a goofy hat.
This
That's
I liked.
crazy.
I did like this. This is the other twin that was annoying at first, but I was like, oh, this actually works. And that flared pant turns into a straight leg with a zipper whoop, for working out. And then it flares out when you want to go out. So I was like, okay, that I can see. This makes sense. And it comes with a bag. I like that. Works for me. So the twins win this week. Their team actually won Heidi's chest.
Come on,
Go ahead. I was like,
I'm going to say they're out on display.
Ooh, she had that man with the never mind. I almost said something crazy. Oh, Okay, I'm gonna say it.
I'm not even gonna hold you, Matt, because I forgot to. And then I was watching Entertainment Tonight before Big Brother, and it was a family photo, and I had to remind myself about Heidi Klum's history, and I was like,
Don't do
my
that.
private chat. Do it. I had to catch myself. I would have got in trouble. I got in trouble. That was bad.
because I also forgot.
I forgot. You know, it was gonna be 011-011. It was about to be bad. Okay, so Drewski, the color alabaster wins is what they will tell you in this country.
Winans. We stand.
Okay, you will not leave this church. So listen, before he left though, the guy with the bell bottoms, the first one that you saw that was like, we don't think this is athleisure. Heidi Klum, not Law. Heidi Klum says, before you leave, I want to let you know that you had the lowest score on your team.
Just to let you know, I came back from the dead.
His brother wins. His brother wins, but before he walks off the stage, you had the worst look of the group. Just want to let you know. Like, she didn't forget last week. Like, before you leave, one more quick. You weren't that girl, actually. So, bye. It was like, oh, it was nasty. So, what is it? I keep calling her Bellania, but I think it's Melania. Joseph McCrae and Jesus were the top this week. Jesus won with this look. I actually agreed with it, even though I thought Bellania should have won personally, but I thought it was still a nice look and it made sense. Like, this is great. And it's actually sold in stores now. That was the win for the challenge. And it's sold out. The pants are sold out currently, and the pants are actually fire. I was like, okay, this drop waist and all that. It's very comfortable.
Maybe I'm not gonna lie. If somebody walked into my gym and had this one, I would laugh at them.
You do like you about to you like Ghostbusters.
These the outfits the girls wear when they're trying to be cute at the gym and they're not really trying to like get into the gym. And so like
they're content creators.
Patients are walking on the treadmill for 10 minutes.
Baby, I'm gonna be squatting 350. You trying to be cute? Move.
Not Joey Swoles to make a video about them. Okay, but yes, I'm unable to. But yeah, when it got to the bottom three, they wore Utica out because they were like, Utica, you were the team leader and your look was incredible. You arguably could have been in the top this week. What happened with the team? And it was like, and Utica said, well, I don't want to throw anyone under the bus. I honestly thought everyone did well. And Law said, fuck all that. I think you knew they were trash and you were just there to let them sink. And you were okay with it. I was like, damn, Law told that to Utica.
You know who said that.
I was like, oh my God. Law said, bitch, you let them hoes fail because you knew it was ugly to you. It was going to be okay. So you wanted them to take it. I said, this thing, Law, I can't.
Drag him.
Hey, now the bottom three deserved it. Clearly, you see them coming out. The kimono, the all white look, and that weird dress.
Ooh.
Yeah. Who out of these should go home? And it should be the kimono look with these pants. I'm sorry. That should be exactly what it's out.
I'm stuck in between Satan's sleeve and the kimono. That is an ugly sweater dress. And it's not the category. I might have to send her home.
I'm gonna go with the sweater dress.
It's the flat. It's the flats that are killing me with this. Like, Jesus Christ, you got the sneakers.
I can work with everything else.
But the back of
like
the
a mean ass substitute.
Oh, but I forgot about the corset. Damn, we got
the
corset and ugly
and
dress.
The back of that pant. I'm sorry, again, that shit was wild.
Who got sent home?
We won't know until next week. They don't show who went home until the following episode, which is Scary Berry. But Project Runway is back, everybody, for those of you who are watching. And again, thank you for everyone who tunes into my reviews on Fridays. So many views. We're at 7.5 thousand now, I think, on my end. So thank you for tuning into that. It'll be a weekly show I do. And Bleeker will be joining me for some episodes. If you didn't know, Bleeker is actually in the fashion industry now. Shout out to Bleeks. We'll get into that later when we get them on the show as far as what they do, but they have all the references ready to go and they're watching the show too. And they're excited to talk about it, but it's popping on the internet too. Everyone's been watching Project Runway. It's back. Heidi, you did that. The 2 episodes y'all premiered. I was like, all right. And no shade of the twins because they do get on my last fucking nerves. they are necessary for the drama, and they do bring out the other people that are in the show. Because some people are quiet, they make them get rah-rah, and I do like that, but I think one of them needs to go, personally. And it's the new one. I think that Jesus should stay, because I actually like what he does, but Antonio I'm annoyed by.
Both
Either
of their
way.
faces bother me, and it's an affront to my delicate sensibilities. I would like both of them to go home.
I think that one of them will have a moment where they actually humble themselves, and it's not as nasty, and I think the other one may end up becoming too consumed. I also thought that when the younger, or I guess Antonio, when he was like, I want to go home, that to me, oh no, we would have used that. I'd have been like, this baby said he want to go home. You can send him home, not me. I want to stay here. Whatever. Talking about you got one bad critique and all of a sudden, no thank you. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, Project Runway is back. It's a key, and I'm here for it. Also, for those of you who don't know, Drag Race France All-Stars is up in the boot. The season is really good. I wish more people would watch the videos I do about it, but I am very much enjoying the season. I will say the episodes are very long, and I'm not used to that because All-Stars 10, it was a little like...
It's the mini challenges. The mini challenges are long as hell.
Really?
To me, it's the in-between time where it's a tad bit long, where it's no shade, but I do feel like every time they're getting ready to go to the main stage, we're about to dive into somebody's deep personal history, which is great.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, I have to check I was so excited, and I'm like, ooh, calm down. We're about to talk about some deep shit. But it's pretty good. Brazil's a gag. I need to get into
Brazil is fine.
The girl group episode is the next one I'm doing. That's the next one I gotta watch. The girl groups, and then the one after that. So I'm excited. But I love.
Well, you haven't seen them. You're not up to date then.
I got to the ball episode, or the unconventional challenge, because when I tell you that paper dress, Jesus Christ, that
yeah. Adora Black. You have to see this lip sync of this latest episode.
Oh, I did see the lip sync. I did see the lip sync.
Them hoes was fighting.
Melody and the other one.
Desiree Black.
Desiree. Yeah, Desiree's actually a key. The high key.
They was going at it.
The girls online were like, Melanie is doing too much. I said, I saw two different interpretations of the song.
That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was.
Different interpretations. We're not going to talk about the only dark-skinned one that's left next to Adora Black, but okay. We're not doing this like Organza. I'm seeing a pattern, but yes, I am enjoying it. Just a reminder, Slasion Royale will be here August 13th. We will be covering that show. Shout out to Yuha Hamasaki, who is going to be on there representing the United States of America, as well as my baby Something Wong from Drag Race UK, and our girl Suki Doll from Canada's Drag Race, and everybody else that's going to be on the show. We will be rooting for. I'm excited for the season, except for whatever episodes that lady that did blackface is going to be on. Except for those, but every other one I'm going to be so happy for.
Shout out to Raven.
Ooh.
What? Oh. Okay. Listen, no more homosexual. It's just Yuha. Okay. Oh, did the company get her? Did it say you
dropped her name? Dropped her last name.
Okay. Thank you for the correct.
Are you?
Actually, no.
They're doing Titans this year, aren't they?
Baby,
I'm just gonna do this, but all I'm gonna say is. I will say no, but yes, but no, but yes, but no,
okay, so
no.
Instagram
but yes.
be doing too much, and so Instagram spoiled the cast, and there was a name that I saw, and I cackled, and it was an ugly cackle, and Matt, you know which name I'm talking about, because I was like, and then just kind of like,
I have my sources, and I'll just leave it there.
Okay, hold on.
And I'll just.
What I know, I want to see if I know who that is.
Yep, they're going to be on that. Mm-hmm. Okay. And...
Well, I know them. Oh, okay. Well, work.
Oh, I thought you wanted the cash. You wanted the tea.
No. Just
that
just,
too.
I misunderstood.
But yeah, okay. I don't think I don't think I knew much about that first person.
It's going to be good. And
Hey.
I'm just ready to see what happens. I have to give the Boulets a shout just because I do love a good Dragula season. I'm not going to lie, even with the, police officers that they sometimes put on there and all the rest of that stuff, because they've given me people like JK, who I had a literal like running hug with. That was one of my favorite moments at DragCon, which we don't know if it exists anymore, but it is what it is. Shout out to JK. Shout out to Cynthia Doll too. My
Lila,
bitch.
that person has burned too many bridges. I do not think we will be seeing that person again.
No, listen, we don't need to
so.
see, that again.
I don't think so.
Ain't nobody want to see that.
I don't think so.
Ain't nobody want to see that. I'm good. Oh no, we're not covering France and Brazil. This is my way of telling you should have watched my regular review. Because it's there. But yes. No shade. I'm just being real. I was like, well, we're not talking about it here. You not seeing it. Go watch the video I posted. And I thank you. But yes, I also do reactions on Patreon as well. Yes, I'm not putting in the work of not free. Now, for King of Drag, I have to get back to that. I'm going to talk about that this week, actually. I already have it planned to go because I have an interview Monday, and then I'm supposed to be doing something Tuesday. So Wednesday, when I do come back, I am going to just wrap up King of Drag. I have like the last 3 episodes to cover. Shout out to the winner, though. It was spoiled for me. I already felt they were going to be the winner, but the winner is everything. And I hope that show gets picked up and they do more seasons.
Give them some money and do a thing.
And it was a great show for when I'm not done yet, but for what I've seen so far, man, I loved everybody on the cast. It was hard watching people go home. It was like, oh my God, don't send them home. That's baby. But yeah, it's a good show. And a lot of the kings have reached out to me, so I appreciate that. Shout out to Pressure K, shout out to Buck Wild. Buck Wild, I'm coming to Dallas. I got to go to one of them shows now. But I'm here for it. I'll actually be in New Braunfels this month for Jeff with a G's birthday. Shout out to Jeff. We're going tubing for his birthday. That's going to be fun. I haven't done that since my Arizona days of college. Matty will be sunscreen down. If not, when I come back, y'all, I'll be red. That's not going to be fun. I don't think I'm going to watch the new King of the Hill. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think I'm done. I was watching the old King of the Hill, and I was like, this show, it was for a time with me, but it is really not more. I don't care. I already see these people outside. Like, I already see these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see them at the grocery store. I see Hank and Peggy and Bobby and all of them. I live here. Okay.
I just enjoyed watching Peggy butcher the Spanish language. That was the most entertaining part about it for me.
I just don't think
El Dinero.
She went to Mexico, took a whole child back to the States now. Okay. Oh my God, that was so embarrassing.
So I'm hoping, I don't know this, but I'm hoping remember, like they leave and then they come back. And I would love for Peggy to come back and be fluent in like Arabic and still suck and still suck in Spanish. I would love that. Like she speaks full Mandarin. But the Spanish is just a chop. Like, I hope that they do that.
I am unable.
I hope that.
There's supposed to be some new animated Wakanda series that popped up on Disney Plus recently that everybody was talking about. I'm definitely going to check that one out too because it's gotten some good feedback. So I'm like, okay, this is interesting. I enjoy their handling things better than the adult cartoons. It'll be nice to see adult Bobby, Connie, and Joseph. I'm just mad with what happened with the John Redcord situation, if I'm going to be honest with you, and how they handled that with the guy who did his voice and that situation. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of how that went down, but it is what it is. I mean, even with Rick and Morty, y'all know they had to replace the voice actor because of that stuff. And even the newer seasons, it took me a second because that voice was a bit different. I like the new season. They are focusing more on the side characters. Rick is almost a side character himself. He gets a couple of episodes, but really Beth, Morty, and even Jerry have been the star, if you will, of the current season. But, some shows are trying to pivot, and sometimes it doesn't feel the same because of the controversies behind it. But yeah, they're working it out. Him not getting invited to the first episode screening tainted it for me. Yeah, it's just a lot. This is the first time hearing about their lack of support. Yeah, Soulful Dog, it was a tragic situation, and you would think that they would have been better about it, but it is what it is. They're not Bob's Burgers who actually do the work with their artists and stuff. Rick and Morty's fan base made it impossible to ever try and get into it. Well,
Yeah.
Now think about how many people say that about Drag Race. Don't let the fans spoil or because shenanigans that Matt is alluding to aside, some of them episodes go off.
It's the earlier seasons. Wow, Morty's mind benders.
It's like, oh, this is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Some of the older episodes are really great, but I'm glad they did replace the person, and the new voice is growing on me, and I see what they're doing with the writing, so it's good. It's pretty good. I'm ready for Abbott Elementary to return. I know it's August, so we should be seeing something for September.
Quinta said it's wrapping up. Quinta said it's wrapping up.
We're just doing one more season.
I don't know if it's one or two, but Quinta said that her and the other girls are finding in their success. They really love what they have done, but there are other experiences that they would like to have, and they want to make sure that it ends on a good note. They don't want to overstay their welcome, nor impede other people from doing the thing. Yeah. So, I think we might have another season or two, and then,
Because to be fair, The Office should have ended when Steve Carell left as Michael Scott, and it shouldn't have gone on any further with Robert California and Andy being the manager and all that dumb shit. It was like, oh God, this is annoying. So I get it, but
Abbott is my weekly dose of goodness, and I always feel really good when I get done with Abbott. So it pains me to know, right? Right, even Ava, we all thought she was ugh, but as we got to know more, it was like, oh girl,
don't forget our favorite Italian, period. Okay, my God, where is Sweet Cheeks? Please, I need all of it. The whole entire cast is a vibe. What's my baby's name? Our good ally, who's always is it Joseph? Is that his name on the show? I forget the one that looks like Plasma.
What character are you talking about?
The one that looks like Plasma. Ooh, it's not hitting.
Oh, Jacob.
Brain. Jacob. Well, I'm getting them confused, baby. Drewski. So you call Dulu the radical. As a fast food worker, that craze over the sauce, the Szechuan.
Okay, sauce? but back in the 90s, Szechuan sauce was that girl, and you couldn't get it nowhere. So
back in the day, if you have to be a millennial to really appreciate a Szechuan sauce.
Baby, they ran that one good time. You couldn't get none nowhere.
Actually, McDonald's back in the 90s was heaven. Heaven on earth. Everything tasted
good. For a child, yes.
So good.
The dipping sauces were humongous.
When McDonald's was brown.
Oh,
when it was brown, when it was red, baby.
They used to have the colors. They used to have the characters in the McDonald's.
Yeah,
red or brown.
Actual toys, the play
caboose
plates
in the back for the birthday parties when you would take the kids to that random little caboose with.
Baby, you could take you and your 5 kids, have a birthday party for $20. Everybody eat and get a cake and some ice cream,
and shit was good.
Mm-hmm. McDonald's was a sit-down restaurant back then. It was elite.
It was an experience.
Wendy's was too with the solarium back when it was YOLO.
That's how you met your friends too. You'd have to put your shoes up and shit and meet some rando up there in the little
pink
place. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why millennials ain't never gonna die, because we was exposed to all the mess about Baby, we've already had
baby,
it, girl.
the bacteria going on in that
place.
We're the
cockroaches of the world right now, not the millennials.
And the food had hella preservatives in it. We're not going nowhere.
We went to sleepaway camp, baby. We had
there was nothing like the smell of the playpen area at a McDonald's.
How do you describe it? How do you describe it?
Okay. Plastic and BO or saliva, salt. It was a little salt.
It was warm. It was just
I can't remember what platform it was on, but I saw a post and somebody was like, It had to be a Gen Z girl. I couldn't be a millennial. I couldn't imagine staying in the house all day without the internet. And I was like,
The
baby,
house.
like,
That's because we weren't in the house.
You weren't in the house all day.
You had a bicycle. You
Baby,
had a
Okay, the whole
neighborhood.
neighborhood.
You had a
Sprinkler.
park. You had friends that you could meet at said park. Better than that,
You would play games. You played games
Lamar.
in front of each other.
In real life.
Nintendo 64,
Socialize.
You had the friend with the 4 controllers, or you bring your own because you didn't want to use the
Ooh.
other person's because it's one.
You had to bring your memory card from one to the
Hello.
next.
Hello.
Yeah.
I had Smash
Like-
Brothers, so I was always called.
Yeah.
Do you hear me? In every Mario
Hello.
Kart. I
it was
ain't
to the
never missed
point to
one.
where they ran commercials and said, do you know where your kids are? Because we were out.
Because they didn't.
I'm about to get
The street light is when I came home.
At
Me
one
too.
point in time, y'all, I would meet up with my friend. We would ride our bikes. We would go through a whole golf course. We had to cross the street with this road, main road. We end up in a
Yes.
shopping center. There's a pizza place that we would go to get a slice of pizza. There's a Baskin Robbins
Yes.
right next door. Get a
Memories.
scoop.
All of
We're
that.
now going to the park. We're at the park. We meet up with people from school, having a good time. Someone got a little game, all that kind of stuff. And then we head back to the house and pretend like nothing happened and get back to our daily lives. We have a sleepover next week. Those were the days.
Everything was
Yeah.
better then. The
You
music
had to
was
be
better.
home.
The
You had to be
food
home
was
to catch your
better.
show. You had
The
to be
games
home.
were better.
No DVR. You had to be home to catch your shows. Like you had
Yeah.
to VHS tape that shit. You know what I'm saying? You'd listen to the radio and put the tape in there and record that shit so you could play it back. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. I used to
No
love
one
that.
has ever complained about the 90s. No one's ever been like, oh, the 90s was whack. Nobody.
We
They
didn't
said,
know
"Oh, my
about those-
childhood was so terrible." It's like, no, we was
Nobody says anything bad about the 90s.
We trick or
Okay,
that part
treated.
right.
Speaking of now,
That
of right now, yes, we were good, but also there were things going on too in the world at the same time while we talk about it. But it was just,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just I miss my parfaits at McDonald's. I do. I
Those
do.
Okay. I miss the KFC parfaits.
Ooh,
Like the OG KFC parfait.
Yes,
Oh my God.
yes. With the
McDonald's
cake
OG
with
parfait.
the whipped cream.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you could get hot wings, you get
Remember,
the little hot wings.
the McDonald's salad shakers.
Yes.
Oh, you make me feel
Okay,
so
I'm about to pull up
good.
a whole bunch of pictures of millennial stuff, and I'm going to see if y'all are going to scream the loudest for what it is. Because I actually found one online the other
Mortal
day.
Kombat brutalities.
You need
Hold on.
cars?
Oh. Hold on, let me see if these will pull up and we'll have any issues. Okay. Because I was watching these on YouTube and I was kind of gagged when I saw them. I was like, oh my God, you're kidding me. Like, where were we as people?
Blockbuster Video.
Oh, I like Blockbuster Video.
Circuit City.
Ooh, Circuit City.
They
That's
were all
sad.
legendary in their own time. They were.
Radio Shack.
Baby,
yeah.
CompuServe.
Ooh,
Funko
that was the first internet that I had.
Okay.
Farmer Jack. That might be just for you, Julie. Farmer Jack.
Kroger,
Oh,
Farmer
Farmer
Jack,
Jack.
AMP. Okay. Arbor Drugs. Yes, Jamar.
Meyer.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, so everybody, if you know about it, you got it
yeah.
with the lunch.
Them bland ass.
pizza.
That bread was disgusting. That
It was just like it was like 2 steps from being crackers, but it wasn't.
True.
But
This
it's like,
communion bread.
it was always just
True.
popular to have it though, because it was like, yeah, I brought a Lunchable today. Now what? Like, it comes with a Capri Sun and the
Was it
dessert.
though?
You know, you had to be at the right
That-
school.
Now,
Tell me
those
nothing
cheese,
about
those
that.
rich cheese and crackers was tea. That
That one will always be tea.
I
Now.
tore those.
My little turkey and cheese. Oh, because I used to be happy when I was eating that. Big
Oh, because you wasn't
double
eating the ham. You couldn't have the ham, so you got to
Nah, it was always the turkey. Yep.
Mhm.
Check this out. Who remembers
These-
these?
Yes,
Oh my God.
I do.
Now that I'm unfamiliar
My
with.
fat ass. I was a fat child, but they had
Okay.
good ass snacks.
These were
I
so-
just thought of something.
This is tangentially related.
That's new. Is that still
So when I
around?
was a
I didn't
kid,
see them.
do y'all remember? It was the essence of dessert. I just had the name and I lost it. The really luxurious pastry that looked just like this. Starts with a V. Starts with a V.
Oh,
I just
don't have
lost
a
it.
sweet tooth.
Bitch, I'm sober. That's crazy. I'm drinking water.
I need a name. I need a name.
It'll come back to me. Pause. I'm having a brain
Pause.
fart. Come back to me.
I'm about to pull up some more things that don't exist anymore.
Oh my
Butterfinger.
goodness. I miss getting those
Vanetta.
stuck in my teeth.
That's it.
I had my Butterfinger phase where it was the tea, and I kind of ranked it over Snickers, but then I went back.
I had a payday
Reese
phase.
Cup. It's Reese Cups.
Really? Payday?
I used to love peanuts and caramel with no chocolate.
Payday
I was
was-
living.
I forgot about
living.
Payday. It was fine. I could take it. It was.
Love the payday now.
I enjoy that.
Now these were my favorite. My mother would always have to get these at the store. If she didn't, I'd throw a fit as a kid. These right here.
Delicious.
Oh my
It was pure sugar, but it was
goodness.
delicious. I was gonna eat it.
I
I
miss
used,
how
baby,
processed
when I tell
everything
you,
was.
I used to have. Y'all don't know. I used to love these so fucking much. Even the orange one was good. Like grape was slapping, but that cherry was that girl. Like that was the girl.
Mhm.
Rocks. Like you'd eat those first. Gosh, they literally don't know what the mall was center of our lives. To be dropped off at the mall.
And
Yeah.
just have a day.
And left.
And just have a day.
Y'all don't know.
Not every mall though.
Because there was arcades, you could also shop. The food court was
Mhm.
actually that
You
girl,
eat.
and you would be given $40 and be able to actually work with that for the day.
I
And
had a
we-
job.
Did
So I had money to go
you,
eat, okay?
did y'all have a Jeepers in your mall?
Yeah. Well,
We
I
did.
did.
Well, I'm about to say that I didn't know if it was a nationwide thing.
They had other names for it too, but we did as well for sure. I used to
Okay,
love going to
okay.
Suncoast videos. That was one of my favorite things to go into.
Suncoast is
Suncoast
cute.
videos.
Ooh,
Yep.
somebody said KB Toys. Yes, pizza.
KB
Yes, KB
Toys.
Toys.
I think they still have
Land.
Kelly Hans, those Scooby-Doo snacks was my favorite. It's so funny. I actually
the
just
blue one.
that's my next image that I'm about to
The blue one was delicious.
I was literally I think that's the next
No
one I'm about to
sweet
put up. Let me see here. Because it was just a random post where they posted a couple of different things, and I was like, "Look,
Yes, we remember Northland. What you mean? Yes.
Nobody
Well,
was,
yeah.
we don't go to Northland
Actually,
Mall.
what about
Northland Mall
these
fell apart.
gummies?
It was
Oh
Oakland
my
for me.
gosh.
I
I
used to
missed
love-
like when there was a matte color gummy. Oh, those were the best ones.
Oh, it was so
Those
good.
preservatives. That's how we look good because those preservatives in all our food.
Babe, the
They-
food coloring was.
It was like the
crazy.
real
Those
chewy
were good
ones.
food
Like the
coloring.
Welches are great now, but when we tell you these were the girls, these were the days,
Mhm.
if you will. What's this one? Oh, what about these, y'all?
Oh my God!
Were those the jelly
pieces-
ones? Were those the jelly
those
ones?
pieces
Yeah, we
that
had
you used to
these,
take off.
no.
They used to
No,
pretend
that's
like those
just-
were like
You
a
And
spaceship.
then you can put the side. Yeah. There were these and Mondo, and then they got popular. And Kool-Aid dropped their own variation.
This was
Mhm,
a part
twist
of
tops
the
were
backyard
God.
birthday party starter kit. Like,
Yes.
They tasted so good.
Which was
For
also
kids.
another fun thing from the 90s.
And
like
then,
backyard
look.
birthday parties. Like,
Oh,
Wanna
this
go
is only
back,
snacks. I'm about to say,
like-
do they still do like the super soakers, the Nerf guns, all of that shit?
no, they're too busy being keyboard warriors. No.
Choco taco. Y'all don't see. Y'all wanted to fight for the
Well,
Twinkie to
yes,
come
yes.
back. I don't live for the Twinkie. We could have kept Choco Tacos and got rid of Twinkie.
Delicious.
We gonna
We did not need the fucking Twinkie. Y'all fought for this puss ass Twinkie. Y'all just wanted here just to have it here. Don't nobody.
Oh,
Nobody
my
care about
God.
no Twinkie. Who's ever asked to get a
Oh,
Twinkie?
YouTube, they said tussy.
I mean, I'm more of a
Oh, my
toaster
bad. I'm
strudel
sorry.
type person, but you
Oh,
know, if you want to be a
damn.
Twinkie, that's okay with
Yeah,
me.
you too, Jabari, repeat offender. Okay, listen here.
I don't like the P-word.
Yeah, the Jabari's gonna be like, yeah, that's right. She said it deep down within my anywho. Let's see here. That was Julie's job. How about these?
Oh, it's a choke on those. Oh my goodness.
Gabby ain't no diva. You used to choke on the. Gabby ain't no diva.
Gabby
Oh,
ain't
no.
no
diva.
Gabby ain't
Shut
no
up.
diva is wild. Gabby ain't no
I was a
diva.
child. You damn
Gabby
right. I
ain't
want no damn divas. I'm fucking.
Oh, baby,
Gabby ain't no
child.
diva is wild, Julie. I am
Gabby ain't no
unable.
I'm a child.
Baby, I was too, and I still had that fruit by the foot dangling. Okay, anyway.
Continue.
I'm like, where is the Scooby Doo snacks? Because someone
And if I
mentioned
had
them
a
and
chance
I
to
had
be
a
a virgin
picture.
again, I'd be by the time I'm 10. No,
Baby, not if I had a chance. I am unable. Let's see here. Yeah, the string things
Baby,
are.
I was a star
those are
69
my
from a young
favorite.
age, okay? Sometimes you just know.
Oh, not the Star
Ooh,
69.
That's
Goodbye.
just fast.
And the Scooby Doo gummies. Those were a lot of people's
Yes, the
favorite.
ones with the
Kelly.
coloring in it, the matte coloring, the blue.
Just for you,
Oh,
Kelsey. much for the super chat. Let's see here, y'all. The 90s were fun, but Vibe UK, thank you for super chat. I used to devour Sunny Delight as a kid, but I remember hearing the rumors
yes.
about the drink, and also the ingredients was actually disgusting. LOL.
Maybe
Delight.
sugar,
I
high
love Sunny
fructose,
D.
yellow food.
The heartburn I used to have after drinking it. My God.
You know what's
It was a
weird?
time though. It was a great drink after a hot day, playing outside.
You didn't have to refrigerate Nesquik, and I always thought that was kind of weird. Or was it
You
y'all
had to play the
Yoo-Hoos?
I do like Fruitopia. I did like the Fruitopia drinks.
Delicious.
They were good. I also was a Yoo-Hoo drinker back in the day.
Delicious.
I'm not so tolerant right now. I can't do that. But
you didn't even drink Yoo-Hoo's hot. That was always crazy to me. I was like, baby, what is going on
And
today?
could.
I miss those hot metal slides. My legs burned. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
As a thick thigh child, I did not care for those, especially when it was screech. My shorts be all up my ass. Nah, I used to hate them as a thick thigh child.
Did you ever ride the big slide at Belle Isle?
Once.
You used
Only
to have to
once.
rent out, so you have to rent out potato sacks, and then you would get on this big ass metal slide, and it would burn all the way down.
Tear your legs up. Tear you up.
We were not
Oh, no.
allowed to go to any fairgrounds with those kind of stuff when we were younger.
Really?
Growing up. Yeah,
I don't know
parents
how
were
we
like-
survived the state fair all these years. And
I
I'm
mean,
looking
you've
at
seen
all
the
these
videos
rides and
now,
stuff
right?
malfunctioning. I'm like, baby, how did we make it? By the Lord's
I used
grace?
to
Yeah.
let us for a while at the state fair.
Yeah,
By the
my
Lord's
parents
grace.
were definitely not ever. They were like absolutely not. Like theme parks, fine, but if it was a fair and they had that like slide, we used to see it all the time. Dad, Mom,
Mhm.
they're like, hell no, y'all got shit at home. Y'all got a playground at home, and you have a park at home. Yeah, y'all go to Six Flags if you want to do all that. Get you some money. Bury that. Oh, strawberry milk from Nestle, but the powder that you have to put in the milk and then. Yeah, I miss that kind of stuff. That was fun. All right, y'all. That's a wrap. Dip dap on the panel. We appreciate you so much for being here today and tuning on in. If you want to do us a little bit of a favor and show us some extra love for closing this out on a good tip, it's paypal.me/MattyRants for me, Cash App $Matt924, as well as MattyRants, as well as Venmo MattyRants, and everybody else's Cash Apps $984, Dooley Does It, and $Gabby with an I is right there for you. We hope you had a good time with us today. Jamara, tell everybody where they can support you in your endeavors outside of this program.
Sure, you can find me on all social media platforms at Jamar84. That's spelled JAMAR84, with the exception of TikTok, which is Jamar840. We did recently conclude the Chasing Dallas season 6, where we are airing a cute little spinoff called Twan Dixon from a Therapist's Perspectives, where our resident therapist is kind of giving his insight on some different sessions that he's had over the past few months that are really insightful. So we should go check that out. And yeah, support by
I would love to watch that. Can you link me to that? I want to watch
I
that.
sure can. I'll do that
I
right
love
now.
it. You know I love a therapy session.
I'll give you the link right now.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Therapy, everything I need, and then some for the more. Dooley, it's your turn.
Yes, come see me at $Dooley Does It on the YouTubes. Y'all ate them tarot card readings up. There are more coming for the 8/8 Gateway, and we got a full moon in Aquarius coming at the end of this week. So the girls gonna turn more cards. Hit me up, $Dooley Does It.
Thank you, Dooley. I am into Devil Wears Prada, and I'm excited for the sequel based off of the things I've seen so far. And Gabby, social medias and where they can support you. Queen.
Gabby with an I everywhere. I want you to find me, especially the Tick of Talk. Especially there. Thank you very much.
We love you, Gabs. All of my stuff is already in the About section. You know what's tea. I will not be posting on Patreon or YouTube tomorrow. I have a job interview I need to focus on, but you will see me on Patreon on Tuesday and then Wednesday here on YouTube for the programs I have planned for you, okay? We'll have a fun week next week, or I should say this week. What the hell? This week. I appreciate you for being here today. Again, if you want to throw a little love in our jars, please and thank you. I still got to pick this bill before Tuesday. And I appreciate you all so very much. What is happening? Why is my phone? Ah! Okay, done. All right. No noises were heard.
What did she call me? What did she call me? I heard that.
I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I'm a child. I'm a mother. I'm a sinner. I'm a
Oh, we ain't talking about Big Brother. Fuck Jimmy. See y'all next week. Bye.
Yes. Oh, we staying Ava in this household. Okay, bye everybody.
Listen.